Now welcoming you to this new segment with Stephen Hawking. How have you been today?
Splendid. You?
Who are you?
One of his college students. He can't talk, so I'm the translator.
Okay, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna ask you about 10 questions for an interview, and it would be great if you could just answer them honestly. So starting off, obviously you're very intelligent, but has it always been like that?
As a child, I was never top of the class. I was a mediocre student. Definitely not a prodigy. I was probably no more than halfway in my class ranking. My teachers never would have predicted I'd be where I am.
Okay, well, a lot has changed. So, what was the rest of your childhood like aside from school?
I was born on January 8th, 1942. Fun fact, this was exactly 300 years after Galileo's death. My parents are Frank and Isabel. They both attended Oxford. My mother became a secretary and met my father. We lived in a Highgate during World War II. At age 8, we moved to St. Albans. I have two sisters, Mary and Philippa, and a brother, Edward.
Where did you attend college, and what did you major in?
I attended Oxford from 1959 to 1962. I then attended Cambridge from 1962 to 1966. I majored in natural science and physics.
Technical difficulties. Tell me about your disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Yes, that's it.
During my third year at Cambridge, I was falling often. I had trouble talking, I was tested, and obviously I had ALS. I lost my ability to walk, and my speech was slurred.
Could you tell me how you met Jane? What impact did she have on your life?
We met at a New Year's Eve party and hit it off. I knew I loved her, and we soon got engaged. In July of 1965, we got married. After 25 years, we got divorced. She was the love of my life. She took care of me and is the reason I am alive.
That's great. Did you and Jane have any kids together?
Yes, 3. Actually, we had Robert, Lucy, and Timothy. I didn't get to spend much time with them, though.
When did you lose your speech and how?
I was visiting Switzerland and caught pneumonia. Jane arrived and I was on life support. I either had to get my windpipe removed or die. You can guess what Jane chose.
Okay, that's very touching. What is it like living with your disease?
It is very difficult, but I'm very thankful that it didn't affect my mind. As long as I got to continue my studies, I was happy.
Can you tell me about your book?
It came out of nowhere. Honestly, I caught pneumonia in the middle of writing it, which was unfortunate. A lot of it had to be rewritten many times because it was too complicated. In the end, it made me extremely famous.
Last question here to wrap up the interview. What is your greatest accomplishment in life?
Probably predicting mini black holes. They existed during the Big Bang. They got very hot and shedded mass until they vanished. Their lives ended in a powerful explosion.
Okay, well, I'm very happy to have your answers to all those interview questions today, and I'm glad to have you here, and I hope you have a great time with your life, and thank you for being here.
Cheerio.